Hello, my name is Kim Van Pelt, and I'm Chief Regional Officer of First Things First. Together with the State Board, the 28 Regional Partnership Councils of First Things First work to ensure that early childhood funds are used effectively to improve outcomes for young children in Arizona. Each of the Regional Partnership Councils of First Things First is comprised of local leaders who selflessly volunteer their time to identify the needs of young children and families in their regions. These volunteers also develop and oversee strategies aimed at improving outcomes for young children in the areas of health, early learning, and family support. The Eddie Basha Regional Partnership Council Excellence Award recognizes one of these regional councils each year for their extraordinary performance in implementing and inspiring change in their community. The award itself was named after Eddie Basha, who was an Arizona icon. He was a businessman, a humanitarian, and someone who believed deeply in the power of community coming together to implement change. Eddie was also truly a champion of young children. It is now with great pleasure that I will introduce Brandon Basha, who is Eddie's eldest grandson, to introduce this year's award winner. Brandon?
Thank you, Kim. Once again, I join you from our corporate office in Chandler, Arizona, home of the Eddie Basha collection of Western American and Native American art. Family meant everything to my grandfather. He believed it was his duty and the duty of everyone in our community to help build strong families, and he fought to ensure that funds were available to support the health and learning of the youngest and most vulnerable. That's why our family is honored to have this award presented in his name. Once again this year, we received many inspiring nominations. There is meaningful work happening in each and every First Things First region. And on behalf of the other members of the selection committee, the Honorable Cecil Patterson and Carrie Bloom, I'd like to thank all 300 regional council members statewide for their service to Arizona's young children and families. And I'm very proud to announce that the 2021 Eddie Basha Regional Partnership Council Excellence Award goes to the Navajo Nation Regional Partnership Council for their collaborative approach to supporting the young children and families in their region during the COVID-19 crisis.
In a year of unprecedented challenges, the First Things First Navajo Nation Regional Partnership Council found new and effective ways to support the healthy development and learning of young children in our region. Through closures and stay-at-home orders, collaboration was the key to ensuring that basic needs were met and programs and services for families continued. The Regional Council and First Things First staff led the formation of a new Navajo Nation early childhood collaboration team, including local civic leaders, philanthropic and faith-based organizations, community partners, and several departments from the Navajo Nation tribal government. The team worked together with Navajo United Way to secure a COVID-19 relief grant from Arizona State University and served over 400 Navajo Nation families with diapers, wipes, baby food and formula, and personal protective equipment. And after identifying the pandemic's impact on the mental health of children and families as an urgent concern, the collaboration team co-hosted a virtual early childhood wellness day to learn from experts on the subject. Systems coordination around infant, toddler, and early childhood mental health was strengthened, and Navajo Nation First Lady Cecilia Nez created a work group within the President's office to continue moving this work forward. To help reach families with important early childhood information and resources, the Council also implemented a variety of awareness efforts that didn't require in-person interactions, including the following: the Navajo Nation Resource Guide, the Early Childhood Newsletter distributed through the Navajo Times, the virtual Diné Early Childhood Summit, and a new monthly early childhood radio forum with programs focused on mental health and wellness, as well as other early childhood topics. Miss Navajo Nation also worked with First Things First community outreach to reach families with books, messages, and early childhood materials at drive-through food box distributions. She also recorded a monthly virtual story time with the books that she distributed. These are just a few examples of how the Navajo Nation Regional Partnership Council helps support the young children and families in our region despite unprecedented challenges. The coordination and collaboration built over the past year continues. This year, the Navajo Nation region received its first 5-star Quality First rating for Many Farms Elementary School Pre-K, and the First Lady of the United States, Dr. Jill Biden, visited Navajo Nation in April to listen and learn. Growing from the values of kinship and unity, the Navajo Nation Regional Partnership Council strives to engage our community to come together to meet the needs of our children. Our partners, leaders, and families are valued and respected, and our shared work continues.
The Navajo Nation Regional Partnership Council has been awarded the Eddie Basha Regional Partnership Council Excellence Award for Service and Leadership for 2021. So congratulations.
Great job, everybody. That's great news. That's awesome news. I'm very proud of us all. They're going over and beyond. Each and every one of the council members has their own lives and things that they had to overcome during this challenging time, but still put forth the effort to make these things happen. And I'm very proud to be a part of this council. So one more round of applause for Navajo Nation Council. Good job, everybody.
I personally wanted to say thank you to everybody for all of the work that you've done. And without getting emotional, I think this is, like I mentioned in the chat, this is such a silver lining to the work that's been done and continues to be done in such a challenging, difficult time.
It's very humbling, especially when you reflect back on everything that we've endured, especially the past year. As most of you know, from the office of the First Lady and Second Lady, our platform has always revolved around the home and the family. I'm very glad to see there's a lot of partnerships and collaborative efforts happening across the Navajo Nation. And it is really, this is the core group that's really been moving a lot of it. And, first things first is Arizona's ECE department. So it's, I'm really glad to see what's happening with the Navajo Nation Regional Partnership Council and all the work that everyone's been doing here. And I'm excited, for the future too, and that this will continue, and I know it will. And thank you again.
And I just appreciate everyone's work. We did create some goals and objectives, and we met them. And when you receive an award, it's very humbling. But at the same time, I'm already thinking about how do we move the bar from here to the next level.
This is a great team that we have. We're all very vocal, and we're all leaders in our communities and our spaces. And again, thank you to Memory, Kay, Rodina, Marlo, and Jackie, Kim as well. This is a wonderful working team. Now we just got to figure out how to bring world peace. one child and relationship at a time, with love and resilience.